Continuando nossas missões de companheiro, agora vai ser o do Luca. Vai ser a primeira missão que teremos o Luca em gameplay, se eu não me engano, não tenho certeza. E vamos conhecer um pouquinho mais desse personagem que eu acho que ele é visualmente bem legal. Então, bora lá, sejam todos bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal do NEM. E vamos encontrar o seu Luca. Onde que tá o Luca aqui? Onde que está o Luca? Pô, não encontramos o Luca, né? Mas vamos ver aqui. A Siri, quanto tempo, né?
Nah, I'll pass. It's not like anyone else has a chance with him around.
You're right about that. I get. What a rare moment of rest.
Lembrando que aqui a gente vai focar mais no modo história, né? Comentar um pouquinho sobre os textos e o que tiver de luta a gente esquipa, tá? Pro vídeo não ficar longo demais. Que já deve ficar longo, né?
Been a while since I've seen you around.
Hey, how have your travels been? Thanks to you, things are pretty peaceful around here.
Voz animada do Cid, ela tem cara que sempre tá fechada.
Girl, just a few days of hard-earned rest and
Homie? Oh, sheesh. You must...
sounds like our rustic and friendly community left a good...
Sobre o que vocês dois estavam conversando?
We were talking about my student
Sobre o Luca, meu aluno. Olha, professor.
In short, he's a top-tier fighter in the underworld. He was also doing work for Wildfire before, just not in this town. Oh, right. She hasn't seen Luca defend his championship title before, right? Zila, why don't you take our hero and... What? You don't...
No, it's just... I'm worried Luca might do some...
De novo, qual é? Me leva, eu quero ir, por favor.
How old are you?
Oh, I remember now. Luca was defending his title once, and Zila was watching in the audience. The opponent for that fight was too weak. They went down with just a few punches. I don't know what got into Luca after that, but he said out loud that he wanted Zila to come up and fight him.
Why don't we stop there, Chief?
Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, that's what Luca's like. But I trust Luca not to make the same mistake again. So, back to the original suggestion. Are you good to take... That's more like it. The more friends, the merrier. I hope you can get...
Então vamos conhecer aqui o Luca. Moque? Não sei nem falar essa palavra, gente. Que nova missão, Mock Luiz, não sei o que. Então cadê aqui a missão? Onde que foi parar a missão, gente? Pagou sozinho a missão. Mas aqui seria o primeiro lugar que eu fosse procurar sobre o Luca também, né?
That's it. Friends of the I mean, friends of Bellabog, the champion of the 1,761st Fighting King Challenge. 30 tournaments, 28 victories. The Boulder King of Fists, Luca!
Looks like it's over already.
Hey, Zila!
Ele fala Sila, ao invés de Silly. Velho, prazer em te conhecer. Olha para Silly.
I forgot to introduce her. This is the Trailblazer.
Oh, so this is the Trailblazer who helped reunite the overworld with the Are you here just to see my fight? Well, I just want a little fight in a cage. What you did was much bigger than...
Luca!
Ugh, the crowd never gets...
Do you want to head outside? It's a bit loud for talking. See you next time, everyone. There are sparks yet to fly. Ugh, finally. I think we lost them.
You're popular as ever.
So, are you still angry at me over that one time, Zila? I just got a bit carried away.
Então, vocês lutaram? Do que vocês estão falando?
Nothing. Just not like we actually fought. Two senior members of Wildfire duking it out in the fight.
The mood was on fire that day, but the final match was over in just a few few swings. Everyone wanted more. So in the heat of the moment, I've always been impressed by you. I've wanted to spar with you for ages.
I don't fight for fun. Stop. Anyway, now that you've dragged us out here, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, yes. So
Tem algo a ver comigo?
not really. It's my personal training. I want you to join me in witnessing the next steps in the development of Luca, the Boulder Town fighting chick.
Whoa, hold your horses. Chief Oleg wanted us to come and cheer for you. He didn't say anything about we haven't got...
You can't hide anything on that face of yours. Oleg already told me that things in sides. Look at this gal.
Me pegou, eu tenho tempo de sobra, protagonista a seu serviço.
That might be the...
Também acho que é a coisa mais estranha.
I knew it.
A galera que traduz os textos, né?
Once you've made up your mind. Fine. Since...
Great. That's settled then. The training is on Svarog's turf. I heard about your achievements. You probably know that place like the back of your hand, right? Just let me know when you're ready and we can head over together.
É, descobrimos que ele é um cara chato que pensa só em luta, tipo Goku. Vamos lá.
I don't need you to remind me.
Tá, teremos fraco contra físico, o boss da missão e elementos variados, fraco contra vento, que os demais. Aí dá pra colocar um bladezinho de sempre aqui também. Vamos lá, colocar o blade. Cadê o Lochap? E aqui... Cadê o dano? Dá pra colocar o dano, né? Vai ficar bem aleatório assim e vida segue. Meu dano é level 70, né, cara? Level 70. Vida segue, vida segue.
This is Svarog's turf. Where to...
Don't worry, just follow me. We need to find a mechanic called Cassidy first.
Ah, eu não tenho o Luca nessa conta, né? Agora que eu lembrei. Essa conta é a primeira vez que vai jogar com o Luca.
Luca, you're finally here. I've been waiting for you.
Relax, bro. I'm a man of my word. No need to stress out.
And these two are... Oh, Miss Sela.
They just came along to help. Don't mind them.
Came along to help.
Okay. This may sound strange, but I'm an amateur mechanic. I like collecting scrap in my free time, doing odd jobs. But a few days ago, 2 of my robots suddenly disappeared. They were my pride and joy. I usually leave them in the tent when I head out. Everyone in the settlement knows each other. Someone must have set their sights on my robots and stolen them while I was gone. I just don't know how they managed it.
Talvez eles só tenham ido dar um passeio, é tão impossível assim.
It's not impossible. I just don't think there's anyone in the settlement capable of...
Por que eles arrancam a boca do personagem, né?
Do you have any clues? Any reasonable guesses?
Not really. But one of the machines they stole was a drone. I call it Little Faye. Little Faye has an alarm that buzzes non-stop as soon as any unauthorized people get close. It's guaranteed. But I didn't hear Little Faye's alarm at all. I still can't.
Será que estava com defeito? Talvez tenha um verdadeiro mestre da robótica no assentamento, talvez com defeito.
Little Faye was ship-shape, not a hitch nor glitch in sight.
A drone that was supposed to sound an alarm suddenly went silent. Worth remember.
Let me think. Little Faye also has a tracker. If it gets too far from Big Ben... Oh, Big Ben is the name of the other robot. That's all, I suppose. I tried to find clues myself, but I don't know.
Cool, we've got this.
Hey.
Trust me, Z. Don't worry, Cassidy. Wildfire's on the case.
What was that all about? You're 100% certain.
Slow down, Zila. It's a big job to steal 2 robots without anyone noticing, especially when one of them has an alarm.
You mean...
I think the thief knew that Little Faye had an alarm, but they also knew that Cassidy could fix Little Faye and use its tracker function to find Big Ben. The thief must have tossed the broken...
Nossa, que missão mal aleatória do Luca, eu achando que ia ser alguma coisa de torneio. Ei, espera aí, esse papo está meio suspeito, não foi você, foi? O que você acha, Cid?
I think Luca's analysis makes sense, provided there was only one. So, You do have a brain.
I'm not just biceps and steel, you know. Well, if missing drones are a bit of a regular occurrence down here, come on.
Luca, do you often find stuff for other people?
Seems like it. Kids always come to me when they
Tá,
lose
então a gente
stuff.
vai ter que procurar nessa área aqui que tá em amarelo no mapa.
No wonder.
Man, this area is so run down. I don't want to live
Eu acho que vai ter algum efeito sonoro, hein?
People living here
Eu
don't want
suspeito que vai ter
to
algum
either.
efeito sonoro.
They've got no other choice.
We can change that, right?
Não, é esse aqui, ó. Não tem efeito sonoro, mas tava
Look,
brilhando
there's a
dourado.
drone over there. But how can we tell if it's the one cast?
Here, look. Someone deliberately scratched off the paint.
Oh, you're right. You've got a good eye, Zila. Whoever did it must have been in a hurry. We need to fix this little guy up. Can you lend a hand?
Quanto tempo, hein? Onde que esse aqui vai ter que dar, hein? Eu tô mal assim também.
The little thing. Little. We really found it.
Scanning for
Oh, listen. That must be the tracking.
signal not found. Big Ben is currently too.
It really does have a tracking function. Hey, it's flying away. Follow it.
Não, tá voando pra longe não, Ciro. Viaja não. Agora tá voando.
Look. That fellow over there is acting pretty shit. Hey, friend.
Esse tem cara de quê? De inimigo, né? De bot.
Red ribbon.
Wildfire? Huh? How did you...
Shying away from honest work. Indulge.
I'm not sure this falls under petty crime, Zila. As a whole.
Hold on a second. Who told...
That's right. Cassidy sent us here.
Fists of a champion, huh? I've come to Big Ben.
Going all the way, huh? And
I was thinking the exact same thing. Here.
É, então vamos dar aquele skip.
Spare me, please. All of you. I shouldn't have stolen anything.
You're admitting defeat? What happened to all that bravado you had a few moments ago? The Multamerville warrior. The peerless Boulder champion. Upholding justice and peace once again.
Vergonha alheia, né? Ainda bem que eu acho que eu não conheço ninguém assim.
And Big Ben looks to be in one piece. The first step of the... Huh? Why are you two so straight-faced?
yeah, I was gonna ask.
No, that... I think it's a slogan. Don't take it too seriously.
Fine. Let's finish up here. But I'm gonna put it out there.
Essa cidade, parece que ele disse o nome de uma cidade, deve ser algum easter egg futuro relacionado ao Luca que eles devem usar, sei lá, daqui a alguns anos, talvez.
Big Ben wants to talk with little. Go home.
Agora, o nome Benzão foi ótimo também, né?
Big Ben!
Beep boop.
I don't know how I can ever thank you, Luca, Sila, and
See? I kept my word, right? Wildfire senior member?
I've never doubted you, Luca. I'll remember this forever.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll catch up. Ah, that felt great. Such a wholesome...
To be honest, I think you could have handled it yourself. You said this was the first step, right? So, just how many...
3. Just 3 steps.
Eu anseio pela batalha, onde vamos agora. Eu me importo mais com as recompensas que eu posso ganhar.
Maybe we can...
Let's go. Next, we're gonna clear up all the fragmentum.
Huh?
Wasn't affected by fragmentum, right? You're not wrong. The fissure here only recently opened up. I asked him to leave this case to me. Perfect for the second step of our training.
Like master, like student. I admire your attitude. In any case, if this
Way ahead of you. Follow me.
Aqui, acho que... Ah, o que ele tá um TPzinho, né? Porque tá lá embaixo.
Luca, come clean with me. Are you here for some other reason?
Provavelmente ele tá por algum outro motivo. É que a gente vai descobrir após derrotar o boss, né?
Say, how did you settle your beef with Svarog? Tell me the juicy details.
It's a long story. I'll tell you later. There's so many of them. Are you
Our intel should have been accurate. Seems like Boss Svarog must have let his guard down.
Enough talk. Let's clean.
Ué, vamos derrotar os inimigos?
No wonder these minions are so active.
So this guy is the source of it all, right? In trial 2.
That's right.
It's been too long.
All right. We'll charge it.
Então vamos enfrentar o boss final, será?
That was a tough one. Good teamwork, guys. Luca, is that everything?
The Multamerville warrior.
Multamerville.
Fearless, boulder defeater of evil throughout the world.
Eu acho que é o nome de algum lugar.
Are you?
Que ele homenageia, alguma coisa assim.
Don't copy. Seriously, why are you so...
It's just a normal victory.
You call that normal? I might have let it slide if it was in the cage. On second thought, no. That was cringe.
Don't get so worked up, Zila. I'm thinking clearly. Plus, didn't we just get rid of a...
True, but quit changing the subject. This new...
Don't worry. I promise you, it'll only last till the end of my training. Anyway, there's only one more step in my training plan.
É, falta mais uma fase ainda.
Guess we're in too deep. Better let it run its course.
The final step in this training.
Are you sure you're thinking...
Whoa, stay cool, Zila. Like I said, I set this as the final goal of my training a few days ago. Think about it. Is there any underworld opponent worth challenging more?
Oh no, I can't agree to this. You're asking for trouble. Forget about winning or...
I'm not gonna rile him up. Don't make this more complicated than it is. I'm just inviting him to have a...
Are you mad? Svarog is a robot. He doesn't understand the...
that means we're evenly matched.
You know what I mean. Don't act smart with me.
I understand what you're saying, Zila. But you know, I'm a fighter. It's a terrible feeling to have a powerful opponent in your head, but never be able to get close to him. It's all thanks to your patching things up with Svarog that I'm able...
Deixa ele, Cira. O Svarog talvez pegue leve por estarmos aqui.
Right, fine. Well, go. Let me say this first. If he doesn't want to deal with you as a challenger, then we're getting...
Don't worry. I'll convince him. But you're right. He's not... I haven't really worked with Boss Svarog before, so please, lead the way. Let's go.
Eu falei que ele é tipo Goku, gente. Que só pensa em lutar. Onde tá o teleporte aqui?
Luca, you...
What's up?
Ué, onde que tava mesmo?
I get the
Acho que
feeling
fica
I'm wasting my
aqui.
breath.
Aqui, ó. Beleza. Encontre Svarog assim como deseja Luca.
Have you talked to Oleg about going to see Svarog?
That's all you want to ask? I don't necessarily tell Master Oleg everything.
The Trailblazer. Zila.
Hey! In honor to meet you, Boss Svarog, I'm Luca, a senior member of WoW.
Accessing backend database. Query complete. Luca.
Ah, viu? Falei, ó. Multamerville. Falei que é alguma coisa com a cidade dos vários chutes que eu dei.
11th student of Oleg, acting chief.
Oh, wow, impressive!
Luca of Wildfire. What
Straight to the point, just the way I like it. I'm here to challenge you, Boss Svarog.
challenge? Intent unclear. Outsider. Zila.
Na verdade, não. Eu acho que ele bateu a cabeça, eu só aceito.
Hey, why are you fanning the flame? He's the one who came up with this idea. It's up to you.
Yep, it's not that complicated. I just want to go a few rounds with the one everyone agrees is the most powerful in the underworld and see.
Intention unclear. Enmity level. Evaluation completed. The opposing. I agree to fight you.
Huh?
If weapons and gun barrels are unused for prolonged periods of time, the risk of rust damages increases.
Não faz muito sentido essa resposta do
The worst excuse I've
do
ever heard.
Svarog. Concordo com a Sila.
See, I told you I could convince him. You could be our referee, Zila. You know the rules of the club. Inside.
Fine. Yeah. Competitors, take up.
I'm ready, Svarog.
I too have a question. Luca of Wildfire.
I'm honored to be one of the things in the underworld that even you don't know. This arm? Well, it's not that exciting. It's all because I got distracted in a defense campaign. More importantly, it was only after losing my arm that I found the meaning of life. That's why I'm standing here right now, to feel alive. And also for everyone.
Excellent answer. I will treat this.
In the blue corner, Svarog from the robot settlement.
Ready.
In the red corner. Okay, this is a no-holds-barred contest. One round only. Victory will be all right.
Let's see some sparks.
Gente, bora tá com o Svarog, ele não tava na lista de personagem não, hein? Ai, nossa, eu lembro que eu garrei no Svarog nessa musiquinha dele também, é uma música que eu gosto, hein? Eu acho que ele não vai aguentar não, hein? Mas vamos mostrar todo o poder dele, né? Pô, tá causando dano no Svarog ali, hein?
Not bad.
Red contestant down. 10, 9.
No way. I'm a long way from tapping out. Let's go.
Ah, sério, que o Luca... Ah, pronto, né? Você errou com o Luca, né, coitado? Pô, 500 ataques, velho, que roubo.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly.
The winner has been
Fico
decided.
curioso, e se eu tivesse um Luca todo topado de relíquias foda, level máximo?
It's not over. I must show you.
Ih, tem de novo.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks.
Tô falando que aqui é a força do protagonismo.
You make a strong impression. Luca of Wildfire. I will remember this fight.
Thanks. But it's not over.
Simples assim, né? Não quis encerrar a luta, né?
I can't.
Luca of Wildfire. It does not matter why you came here. I acknowledge your strength. Your performance was enough to make me reevaluate the limits of humanity.
That's really.
Wake up! On your feet! Luca! Hey, Luca!
É, ao contrário do Goku, ele não vira Super Saiyajin, né?
Luca, can you hear me? Hey! Hey! Luca, you're up! You're finally awake. You've been out for the whole...
Don't worry, Zila. Like I said, it was just the exhaustion.
Zila.
Where else? You think...
Thank you all.
Don't be ridiculous, Luca. Still, whatever your motivation was,
I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy. There's more to this story.
Svarog bateu muito forte. Esse é seu slogan de vitória porque você insistiu em enfrentar o Svarog.
That's on me too. I should have refused him straight away.
Oh, slow down. You haven't completely recovered.
Thanks, Nat. I have...
Hey, what?
Let him.
I really don't get him.
O cara só estava sendo meio emocionado, eu também não entendi muito bem, talvez ele tenha os motivos dele.
Well, whatever they are, if he never intended to explain anything to us, why did he drag us along? No, this is...
Se é mesmo necessário, vai me dando notícias. Manda o zap.
You're not too busy these days, right? I'll give you a shout. Luca didn't used to be like this.
If you must, Zila. Try not to worry. I don't want to see you...
Don't worry, Nat.
Now that they've left, I have a favor to ask you. It's easy for Luca to get ahead of himself sometimes. But I've never seen him. Could you ask Oleg how Luca's been recently? I haven't seen much of him lately.
Já que você pediu, eu estava planejando fazer isso mesmo, já que você pediu, né?
Regardless of what's really going on, I hope none of...
Então vamos lá no Oleg. Ver qual que é o lance do Luca, o segredinho que ele não quis contar pra gente.
Oh, my student. I was wondering why he didn't come to see me after the championship match ended.
Você contou ao Oleg o que aconteceu com o Luca e Silly?
That does sound a little strange. Luke, he may be a tough guy on the surface, but he's got his secrets.
Não. Ele só falou que perdeu o braço.
Ah, then he probably didn't. That was 6, 7 years ago. I was patrolling with some comrades in the neighboring town of Multamerville. There was a serious-looking fella looking after the shop. He was probably a few years younger than me, but his hair and beard were white as snow. There was a young lad. Anyway, I convinced the shopkeeper to let... Luca was a fast learner. At first, I couldn't figure out if he liked what I was teaching him. Fighting, weapons, strategy, etc. He didn't Then, about a year after I took him in, Luca lost one of his arms while rescuing He almost didn't make it. He was unconscious for 2 or 3 days. I sat next to his bed. Master, he had bandages all over his body. Most of his wounds hadn't healed yet. But it was the first time.
E a moral da história é, acho que isso meio que resume ele.
What I'm trying to say is Luca views other people's lives as more important than his own. So when he says stuff like, this is for training, that's probably a lie. Anyway, I'm too old to be getting involved in this stuff. I'm sure you and Zila can... One thing I will ask, please try not to embarrass him too much, okay? He's the fighting champion of Boulder Town, after all. An idol for all the children.
Ó, vamos lá o zap aí, eu falei pra ela mandar o zap. Tá aí, eu achei o Luca, ele tá indo pra Vila dos Rabbits sozinho. Quer colar junto? Tô indo. Ah, mas assim, ele meio que ele teleporta, né?
Oh, you're here. Come on. He wasn't in a hurry.
Então vamos lá. Descobrir o segredinho do Luca.
There he is. Let's follow him. Stay.
Quando o modo seguindo está ativo, o indicador do modo de jogo aparecerá no topo da tela. Por favor, mantenha o alvo que você está seguindo dentro da sua linha de visão. Após seu alvo deixar sua tela, por uma certa quantidade de tempo você terá perdido o alvo. E a missão será considerada fracasso quando a contagem regressiva do indicador chegar a 0. Por favor, encontre o alvo que está seguindo antes da contagem do indicador chegar a 0. O medidor de alerta do indicador, quanto mais altos forem as suas ações, mais rápido o valor do medidor de alerta aumentará. Quando o medidor de alerta estiver cheio, a missão será considerada também um fracasso. Indicadas no mundo, interaja com essas coberturas, que parece ser azul, para entrar no estado oculto. E quando você estiver no estado oculto, é mais difícil para o alvo que você está seguindo te descobrir. Contudo, por favor, garanta que você não está se escondendo na linha de visão do alvo. Use as coberturas para entrar no estado oculto quando você está prestes a ser descoberto pelo alvo. Alternativamente, se distancie do alvo sem fazer barulho. O valor do medidor de alerta diminuirá quando você tiver deixado a linha de visão do alvo. Ok. Ganhamos uma jade com isso. Cadê o medidor? Opa. Agora descobri o medidor.
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. This doesn't feel right. Hey,
como que anda aqui mesmo, gente? Tem um botão que anda. É o Control. Então vamos andando suave aí, ó. Acho que é a primeira vez que eu uso o botão de andar nesses jogos. Não sei não, né, Ciro? A gente tá andando pra descobrir, né?
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
Tem que esconder. A Hulk. A Hulk é a chegada dele. As topeiras estão em todo lugar, quer dizer que a Hulk era a cabeça por trás disso tudo.
I can't tell her. Lucas should tell her to go back to town. He's always worrying after the kid's safety. We've come this far. We can't let... Shh, she's coming this way.
Wow, honorary member, Miss Zibble. Why are you sneaking?
Estamos caçando tesouro, estávamos te procurando, estamos seguindo. Estamos caçando tesouro.
Wow, we're gonna lose him if we don't hurry. Hook, run back to town. Stop hanging...
Okay. That's what Lucas. I hope you two find the treasure.
Thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
Ah, pensei que ia ficar agitado assim não, hein? De ter que correr e tal.
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. That's too close. Step back a
Ah,
bit.
que lero-lero, né, gente? Que lero-lero. Tô escondendo assim. Mó fakezão essa cobertura minha, cara.
Did he put something down?
Viemos até aqui, vamos abrir. Claro que não, né? Mas é um jogo que a gente abre.
Let me use... It looks like a kid's handwriting.
Mr. Luca. Hello. My name is Margie, and I'm from Multihammerville too. I'm a big fan of yours. of becoming a big star in the cage one day, just like you. It's a bit embarrassing, but I wanted my dad to give you this notebook.
Mas ela desenha bem, gostei do desenho
I
dela.
wanted to tell you
Da
that you
Marge,
inspired
Murgy,
me
não
to
sei.
keep working hard and achieve my goal, even if it's hard to reach. When I become a fighter as awesome as you, I'm gonna do my best to help people in the underworld. I want to team up with my friends and help. I'll listen to their thanks and then yell out my the Multimerville warrior.
Acho que é o grito de guerra que ele usa, né? É, os gritos de guerra que ele usa.
Then I want to chase away all the bad things hurting everyone. I'll go with my friends and clear out all the scary monsters. I'll make the underworld safe. And then yell out my other winning slip. The Multimerville warrior, defeater of evil. Lastly, I want to make life better for the underworld.
Ó, o Svarog. Aqui é o desenho dela derrotando Svarog, que não aconteceu com o Luca.
Who keeps stopping us from going back to. So I'm gonna challenge that big robot and show him what I can. But Svarog is too strong. We'll never win. My friends, but I know I have to be an example for everyone. Bam! Crap! Boom! It's gonna be such an epic fight. But Svarog will acknowledge my strength. So, it'll be a happy ending. But all that is just my dream. I'm lying in bed sick right now. But as long as Mr. Luca is around, before becoming a champion, then I need to learn how to stand, walk, and exercise. I hope.
Luke, maybe we should...
Eu queria falar sobre isso com ele.
Me too. Let's head back to town. Good night.
All remains as it did yesterday.
É, então concluímos aqui a missão. Ó, então o Luca visitou lá o Expresso Astral, vamos bater um papo com ele também. Será que vai ter zap agora? É, não tem zap, vamos lá no Expresso pra gente ganhar 10 jades e ver o que o Luca tem a dizer.
I've always lived in the underworld and never ever imagined. Say, our planet really?
O nome disso é Perspectiva, este com certeza não é um dos maiores.
So, you've been to places way bigger than this. Don't laugh.
Claro que não, né? Até agora só conheceu um mundo. Então dois, né? Tem Shanzou também, né?
Oceans, forests. I heard Yalo, I mean Yarillo, right? I heard Yarillo 6 didn't used to be all snowy like this. And it had all sorts of lands. Maybe it's too unrealistic to wish it'd go back to the way it was, but...
Impossível é questão de opinião.
That's the spirit. I want to see some places with a little more get up and go, you know? Case in point, I've only been here for a while, but I'm already kind of missing the taste of the underworld.
Então tá livre para voltar depois de pegar suas jags. Então é isso, essa aí foi a missão do Luca. Conhecemos aí um pouquinho do passado dele também, né? Que ele é de uma outra cidade. Não descobrimos como ele ganhou esse braço mecânico, mas enfim. Ele é o carinha bonzinho, estilo Goku. Então, galera, esse aí então foi encerrando aí as histórias da atualização 1.3. Quando tiver aí, daqui 3 semanas, as missões dos 2 próximos personagens, eu venho aqui e trago pra vocês também, pra gente ficar batendo papo. O do Luca não foi tão legalzinho assim, né? O do Danonai foi mais legal. E é isso, vou ficando por aqui, a gente se vê no próximo vídeo, valeu e fui!